Nerds Talking, the podcast.
Oh man, this gonna be so much fun, man. I'm gonna get high.
Today's episode, I had $10, the director's cut.
Welcome to Nerds Talking the Podcast, episode 9. Last time on episode 8, Dennis was talking about Bitcoin. Now he has an update for us. Dennis, tell us a little bit about Bitcoin.
Nothing much. It's 23,000.
All right,
Yay.
Carlos.
Yay.
I don't have an update
Carlos
about Bitcoin. It's
has
still fake
update
money.
about Bitcoin.
Still fake money.
All right, that's fantastic. Here on Nerds Talking the Podcast. Anyway, welcome to Nerds Talking the Podcast. That's Dennis with his Bitcoin update. It's now up to $23,000, I guess. So yeah, fantastic. All right. Other than that, Carlos says he has a topic to start the show. That's what he tells me.
I have a topic?
Wow, that's a breaking news right there. Hey, breaking news. HBO Max is now on Roku. So if you have a Roku player, now you can actually get yourself some HBO Max and just in time to watch Wonder Woman on Christmas.
That's
Wonder
right.
Woman. And if you're listening to this, you might also have listened to the new Eminem album that came out. Or did it? We don't know
Again?
yet. We don't know.
He has a new one again?
Yep. And we don't know if is it out? Is it
I
not
know
out?
Dennis is getting it because Eminem's one of his top 3 rappers.
Top 3. If you remember,
Right.
it's Jay-Z, Eminem, and
Tupac.
Tupac.
But he wasn't
Shakur.
sure about Tupac because he goes, Tupac? Like he was asking us if it was okay for Tupac to be one of his top 3.
Do you know how old Tupac was when he died?
I'm going to say 33.
No, I was
Ooh.
questioning because I'm not sure if he would be on my top. I was just debating.
Not 33. He was 26.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he died in 1996.
Super young.
So he would be 50 years old.
Wow.
It's
That
not
is-
confirmed though. I think it's just a rumor, right?
Rumor of what? Him dying?
Dead?
Him dropping an album.
Oh.
You're talking about Eminem.
Eminem.
Yeah.
It's not that. It's just 2 of his producers that actually worked on this new album said that it's coming out. So that's pretty much where how it started. So there's your Eminem news.
Good news.
New album could be out today, but could not be out.
It could be a sneak attack. Like, which one was a sneak attack?
His
Was it
last 2 albums are both sneak attacks.
Kamikaze? Oh, were they?
Kamikaze and Music to be Murdered by.
Yeah, that's it. Well, Kamikaze was really a sneak attack. Like, whoa.
No, they both were.
Really? I thought Music to get murdered by was planned.
No. I had no promo, nothing.
Oh, really?
Just dropped on our laps.
Maybe he should have done that with Recovery.
Drops on our laps. Drops on our Recovery.
Because it sucked.
You're thinking of the wrong album.
No.
You're thinking of Revival.
Is
That
it Revival?
was
Yeah.
horrible.
Revival
Yes.
was horrible. Yeah.
As a big fan of Mr. Marshall Mathers, that was horrible.
But he does have an album called Recovery, doesn't
Yeah, that one had a lot of radio hits.
he? Yeah, okay.
Had that song with Rihanna. Going
Oh,
amongst them. I can't sing it because of copyright, so we don't want to sing it. We just kind of make up our own version.
It's been flagged.
Monster,
for doing that.
monster. Yeah, that's the one we're gonna do. So hope you guys enjoy that. So here's some. Here we go. Let's just start going, start rock and rolling here. Quick update on the Zack Snyder movie of the Justice League for HBO Max comes out in March.
March?
4
Yeah.
parts. It's going to be in 4 parts and
And Batman drops an F-bomb, baby.
supposedly rated R. Yeah,
Yeah.
rated R. And interesting. I mean, Batman drops an F-bomb. I wonder what part of the movie that will be.
Maybe when he takes off his suit and he's in pain. You know, when Wonder Woman walked in on him, he's like, ah.
But is that still in the movie? Because that was a Whedon thing. So I don't
That's
know.
true. I wonder if it'll be rated R because they're bringing back the original Steppenwolf death. Maybe they're going to lop his head off.
Could be. You know what part it could be? When Superman kicks all their asses.
Oh, probably.
Could be that. It could be when the credits roll and then you see Ben Affleck take his costume off and he saw the movie also. And his reaction is also F. God damn, I made this one now too. That's 2 bad ones in a row.
Can we do a Zack Snyder 2 cut?
Let's do the
Second
cut. Cut.
Director's cut.
We're doing a director's cut of all the podcast episodes. Yeah. It's just me farting in the background, which happens usually. You guys don't hear it, but if you're listening to this on
boom like that.
Well, no. What you don't know is if you were listening to us on any podcast app, scratch and sniff. So go ahead and scratch your phone, give it a sniff, and boom. There we go. Right, Dennis? Dennis, what do you got for me today, Dennis?
I'm just kind of looking at the stimulus package that they were.
Oh, yes. The stimulus package is fantastic for all people.
I thought there was an agreement.
No agreement yet, but good Lord, the money that they're going to pour into it is amazing. $600 a person.
But there's a limit, though. That's the thing. People are not going to get as much.
But
or at least people who are making above certain amount of money, they're not going to get it.
Oh, it was crazy. $600 is absolutely
to
just
buy a pair of sneakers.
Oh, it's crazy. $600?
What are you going to do with $600?
Exactly. It's a horrible stimulus package.
For a large family, it's barely enough for groceries for a month.
Oh, it's bad. And then they're trying to bump it up to 1,200 and then some people are coming out. Well, when I say some people, I mean, Rand Paul coming out and saying you shouldn't give money to people that have jobs. They're just getting free money. And I'm like, oh man, how do you know who has jobs at this point?
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, man.
Well, he still does. He's in government, so he's never going to take a pay cut. He's never going to miss a paycheck.
He's the worst. He's the worst.
His hair sucks. His horrible hair.
The worst. Did you hear what he said about voting in Georgia?
I caught a bit of it.
They shouldn't send ballots to non-voters. What does that even mean? What's a non-voter? He's basically trying to say that if you've never voted before, you shouldn't be allowed to vote this time. Because, they got all the Democrats getting all their mail-in ballots early. They're trying to say, he said that they shouldn't be allowed to vote because they're non-voters. What's a non-voter?
A non-voter. Good question.
What is a non-voter?
Someone under the age of 18.
No, he's not saying that. He's saying that if you never voted before, ever, you shouldn't be voting. You don't care. You never cared before. Why are you voting now? That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, but doesn't mean that non-voter there. That just means that first-time voters.
No, exactly. No, you're right. Exactly. But he's saying just that. What you just said is what he's saying. What you have no business voting. You've never voted before. Why all of a sudden do you care? You're a non-voter. That's what he's trying to say. He's trying to call those people out as just that. I mean, you know how ridiculous that is? It is ridiculous. Ridiculous. But yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But that's not your only, of course, El Presidente is still trying to win. He's never going to give up. He's trying to win until the end, which the end was like last week, but he's trying anyway. Wait, and end was Monday. That's right.
The end was Monday, yeah.
Electoral votes. But yeah, so crazy. That whole thing is crazy too. That he's still not quitting. And you hear about the CEO of Dominion, the voting machines?
No.
He said he's going to sue the Trump administration.
Oh, for slander?
For slander and defamation of his company.
I definitely would as well.
Yeah. He said my machines only do 2 things. They take in paper ballots and count paper ballots. They don't do anything else.
And he give the results to Venezuela.
Well, not even that. Even so, I don't understand. You still have paper ballots. If you're not sure about it, just count those.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like they did in Georgia like 5 times.
The Dominion's only business is the counting ballots, right?
Yep, that's it.
How is that tarnishing their legacy? I mean, they're already contracted to do that.
What?
They're already designated to be doing the counting of the ballots, right? So why
you are correct. Okay, but what is the president saying about Dominion machines?
It doesn't change the business, though.
He's saying that they're changing votes. and that they're frauds, and that's the reason he lost.
Right, but it doesn't tarnish the business. It's still intact because they still had a contract with the government.
No. Do you understand what that means? If I was to say things about you that weren't true, Dennis, it's called slander. It's called defamation. Then it
I know,
ruins
but
your,
how is
it
that?
ruins
How's the
your
defamation
image.
affects their business? Is my question.
Because the next election, maybe Republican ran state doesn't want to use their machines anymore, and there you go, because of what the president says.
Or any other contract they may have might be void. Somebody might go like, you know what? I don't want to use you anymore.
They're not only here in the United States. They're a United States company, but the other countries probably use their machines. But now they're going to be like, oh, well, we don't trust your machines anymore because that guy said for months that you're a fraud, even though he lost. But he said it enough times for me to believe it.
If their software sucks, then it sucks. So, I mean, there's no defamation there. I mean, it's basically
there's defamation because you cannot prove anything. Does that make sense? There's not 1 ounce of proof so far of anything that has been said.
Like honestly
about the machines.
Psst, Lafayette.
What is it now?
Let's just move on.
But see, no, I want to hear Dennis. Just give me the proof you have that you've heard that a judge has thrown out 59 times and said you don't have any proof. I'm still confused by this. And even the CEO of Dominion has said we've checked our machines. We yet to find 1 problem with our machines.
No, I'm not saying whether it's true or not. It's just whether it's the questioning is valid, right? It
is not valid
okay
because there's no proof of the fraud. Therefore, you're causing defamation.
Questioning it. That's not.
No,
he's not trying to validate.
He's not questioning it. He's throwing it out every day that those machines are fraudulent. They change votes. That's not questioning. That's clearly pointing at someone and going, "This is your fault. Your machines did this." That's not questioning machines. That's saying you did this. And your machines are faulty.
Defamation of character.
It's defamation. You cannot do that. You cannot. I can't point at Dennis and to say, "Oh, Dennis, you know, I heard that you're part of a biker gang, and at night you go out and kidnap children." Well, you know it's not true. But if I keep saying it over and over, you're gonna be like, "Well, he's questioning my biker gang background. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm in a biker gang. I don't know." That's what defamation is. You cannot
biker gang?
make up stuff when you have nothing to back it up. That's what it is. And that's why they've been tossed out of court 59 times.
Are you sure there's nothing that...
So Boba Fett died today.
Wait a second.
No,
Hold on a second. Hold on.
That's a good one. I like your answer. Well, I mean,
there's got to be some reason. There's got to be a reason for their accusations, right?
Yeah, they don't want their president to lose. That's what they.
No, I mean you can't. That's not really. It has to be subject for you know.
No, I'm sorry, there is not. When you've lost every case you brought to a judge, and the Supreme Court threw you out literally in 5 minutes.
No, because they didn't want to look at it.
Because do you know why?
That's the problem.
No, because there was no evidence. There was nothing. Affidavits are not affidavits aren't evidence, right?
Alf and David?
Yeah, Alf and David. No, that's not evidence. That's just somebody telling you, "Oh yeah, I think I saw this." Okay, write it down. What's your name? That's not evidence. Okay, that's not evidence.
But there's people who has come forward. That's the thing.
That's what affidavits are. They're just people coming forward. It's not
there's
evidence.
people.
It's hearsay.
That's not evidence.
People
it's
who came forward.
That's not evidence.
So Boba Fett died today.
Boba Fett did die today.
So are you saying people have come forward?
No, people. I'm sorry. I'll explain this to you again. I'll explain this to you one more time.
People come doesn't make sense.
Exactly. Oh, you're right on. Okay, you're good. You're right. It doesn't make sense. No one can just come forward and make things up, and then all of a sudden they have to believe it. You still have to have physical evidence. Does that make sense? Does that part make sense? You need to somehow prove that these machines did that, and they're yet to do it. Does that make sense at all? All right, there we go. Venezuela, those damn communists, Hugo Chavez. All right, let's take a break right here. And Nerds Talking the podcast. We'll be right back after this. And always remember
Boba Fett died today.
Vote.
Oh.
Who?
Boba Fett.
Oh, that's right. Boba Fett did die today, the original actor.
Yeah.
Correct. Well, yesterday, because you listened to this on Friday. So you know what I mean. Anyway, we'll be right back after this on Nerds Talking the podcast. Welcome back to Nerds Talking the Podcast. We last left you with Polish dicks as we talked about hot dogs being fraudulent. What are hot dogs made out of? Everything? All kind of beef?
Everything.
I think they are. Well, it depends. People think they're made out of like scraps, but you can get just beef hot dogs, and you can get pork and so forth, right?
Sure.
You don't even know.
You
don't even know what hot dogs are about. You don't even know the truth.
I love myself a good hot dog.
So earlier today, I got some Panda Express. You guys all like Panda Express?
Had Panda Express myself for dinner.
Okay, how about you, Danny? You like Panda Express?
No, I haven't had it in a while, but it's good.
But do you like Panda Express?
I do.
All right. So you get a fortune cookie with Panda Express. You guys know this, right? You get a fortune cookie.
Yeah.
My fortune cookie was the best. All it said was, attitude is power and use it. And I thought, wow, that's an interesting fortune.
Is it a fortune cookie or an advice cookie?
Right. And I thought that too. Like, attitude is power and use it. Like, wow, that's
Thanks
pretty
for
like
the advice.
yeah, that's strong. Like, okay.
Yeah.
So then I thought, what if all fortune cookies were kind of like that? You know what I mean? Like, what if fortune cookies more or less give you advice and didn't necessarily like they gave you
But next time,
like tell you.
yeah, but next time your
fortune.
significant other says, "Stop giving me attitude," I'm like, "I'm just giving you power. I'm giving you power."
No, that's true. You could say that. I'm giving you power.
Yeah.
I mean, such things, maybe they could give you like law advice. Maybe they could give you just different type of things, but not necessarily. I mean, what's a typical fortune cookie?
Money is in your future.
Right? That's typical fortune cookie.
Oh, like
right?
a Chinese translation, right, or something. Like
Sure.
Yeah.
Revenge is best served cold. That's the best one.
That's not a fortune.
Oh,
or like
That
a
is not
number,
fortune.
like a number.
that's right. Your lotto numbers are on the back. or
Yeah,
something.
lotto numbers in the back. And I was writing some down and I thought these would be better, right? So what if it was something like this? Manslaughter isn't the same as murder, so just go through with it. See? That's like
Manslaughter is murder.
no, manslaughter is not considered murder.
You're
won't
slaughtering
You will
man,
not be tried for murder.
but you're tried for manslaughter, which is worse than murder.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay, because manslaughter is not with the intent.
Somebody
And what
get
if
an-
this
Somebody
fortune
get an
coo-
attorney on the phone.
how many fortune cookies do you have to buy to connect all these together? Like the next one tells you what manslaughter is. Manslaughter is not with intent. And that's what manslaughter is. It's when you don't have the intent to kill someone, but you do it
Oh,
anyway.
like vehicular manslaughter. You don't intend to kill the guy.
See.
Got
Okay.
it.
Now next one is so you fart in bed. I don't see the problem. That's it. That's
How's that a
It's not a
fortune?
fortune. It's just no, it's not. I said I don't want fortunes in my
That's not
I just
advice
want
either.
things told to me that make me feel
It'd be something like,
well. Is it? It could
when
be
you
advice.
fart, blame the cat. That's advice. That's good advice. When you fart, blame the dog.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Yep. Or when you fart, blame the cat. Where's the cat? You just ate the cat. Boom, boom. That's kind of a racist joke.
Where are you, Elf?
Remember, okay, this is a good one. Easy money maker. Foster kids to collect welfare. More kids, the more money. See? Boom. Right there.
So how much do you usually get if you do a foster care? Do you know?
It's a good question. I
That
don't
is a
even
good
know.
question.
I think you get like $500 a kid or something like that.
I thought it was
I'm
higher,
just
like
kidding. I'm just
1,200.
curious.
1,200. Somebody look this up.
Yeah.
Somebody giggle this. Giggle.
it,
Who's going to
Dennis.
giggle
I can
this?
See the
Who-
screen
who?
reflecting in your face.
Dennis is giggling it. Dennis, giggle it.
He's giggling it.
The next one would say COVID. You just ate it. Right there. That's a good one there. Carlos, did you write any down?
Yeah, I only needed one.
What was that?
When masturbating, use your non-dominant hand. Feels like a stranger.
Okay, it says here
That's a good
foster
one.
care rates currently range from 657 to 820 per month, depending on the age of the child.
So much for masturbation.
There you go. So there you go. And so what if your fortune cookie said that easy money maker, foster kids to collect welfare,
Yeah.
more money, more kids. Boom. See, smart idea.
Or what I like to call hando from a rando.
Yeah. Wow. Your left hand really has different names. This one says, call Jerry. He has a hookup for PS5s. And there you go.
What if you
So
don't
maybe-
even know a Jerry?
Then you're out of luck. No PS5.
Oh my God. That is
Right
probably
there.
the worst.
No, marriage is hard, but drinking is easy. Boom.
Mm.
Another one. How about yeah, I don't know if I have another one. The last one I wrote down here was stand up and yell, free hugs, $5 tugs. There you go.
Free hugs, $5 tugs.
$5 tugs. Yep. I think it'd be better if the fortune said that. If they told you what to say. You know? So like so if it said, hey, next person you meet, you know, say this, and then you hand them the fortune, and they're like, oh, I get it now. That's funny. Right? See, Dennis?
Smile and the world smiles with you. That's a good one.
That's a crappy one. That sounds like a right standard freaking fortune. Dennis, give me a fortune you'd want to get in a cookie. He's thinking. He's thinking.
Have you heard about those ones where you're gonna be traveling or something in a distant place or whatever?
Wait, that's just a normal fortune. that's when you.
I know, but
those, you open
those
up
are like those.
What would
ones,
you like
ones?
your fortune cookie to say?
But it seems like obvious. Like it's very generic. Like obviously, it sort of applies to everybody.
I don't know. My fortune would. I'd love to say, find the local dojo and show them who's boss. That's what I would see. That's what
Cobra
I'm
Kai
about.
till I die.
Cobra Kai till I. As a matter of fact, Cobra Kai drops January season 3 Netflix.
Yeah.
So there's that. Dennis probably wants something that just says Bitcoin $24,000.
Tight butts drive me nuts. How about that?
That's a good one too.
Sort of missed out on it when it dropped to like 17. Almost kind of got on it.
Hey, Bitcoin. All right. Good one. All right.
This segment brought to you by Bitcoin.
Bitcoin. Oh, we'll take a break. There goes some fortune cookies. If you have any good fortune cookie ideas, write them down in the comment section on our Facebook page or wherever you can find that guy, Jerry.
If you're a virgin, smile.
What?
What's a fortune?
One.
No. You are going to get lucky tonight.
Man, yours are generic. Yours are really they're really bad.
If you think you feel good, wait till you feel me.
Oh, okay, that's a better one. A good one. Wait, are you reading these off? Did you go to a page? You are cheating. You get to make these up. Don't worry. This is a good one. Okay, don't worry. AIDS has a longer life expectancy than it did in the 80s. Bam, right there. There you go. We'll be right back after this on Nerds Talking the Podcast. Short break. Welcome back to Nerds Talking the Podcast. Hope everyone's having a good time. We're here with Carlos and Dennis, and I'm Lafayette. And did you guys know the game Cyberpunk 2? I think it's what was it called? 2077? 2377?
20. Is it 2077? I believe
2077. Anyway, it's so bad on PS4 and Xbox. The last gen, everybody gets a free refund.
Are you serious?
I guess refunds are free. Don't charge you for a refund. That'd be stupid.
Do they get to keep the game and get the money back?
Yes.
Oh.
Because the game is so bad. It only runs at like 10 frames per second. Can you imagine that?
Oh, for the earlier machines.
For like the very first
yeah.
versions. Yeah. And it's, man, they are bad. Yeah, pretty bad. But if you do own that game on a last gen system, you should be getting a refund, and you get to keep the game still. So that's a great deal. I wish they did that with all games.
Yeah, if the game sucks, give them the money back. You can keep the game, like they do on eBay. If you get something that's not very good, some of them let you keep it.
But how do you
not eBay, but Amazon.
How do you determine a game sucks? Because this game doesn't. This game doesn't suck itself. It just runs like shit on the systems. You know what I mean? So it's not that it sucks. It just runs like shit.
You're talking about PS4 and
Xbox
One.
The first ones, not the PS4 Pro or the Xbox One X, but the very first ones. Hey, you guys work out every day, right? You guys are big muscle dudes.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, not according to the YouTube page, but
barely fit in my shirt.
well, that's not muscles.
Nah.
But
You're
once you
stretching
guys
your shirt now, Carlos.
you guys, you guys go ahead and give me some give the people some workout I don't know, tips or what they should do before they work out, or what kind of food they should be eating, or the type of diet you guys are doing. Do you guys just, I don't know, what do you guys do when you work out? I mean, basically you guys fill some damn time. I got 2 minutes to myself.
I pray, man. I pray that I don't get crushed. So before I work out, I have to pray.
Oh, you pray? You pray to the man above that you don't get crushed? Nice.
Pray to the gym gods to get more muscles.
Wow. Yeah.
So this segment has gone completely flat. I tried to get more words out of these two, and I got somebody prays to God, and then the other guy had nothing to say. He doesn't work out. He doesn't.
I got nothing
eat
to say
anything.
about working out. If you're gonna work out, not everybody sticks to it. I mean, if you're gonna diet, you have to dedicate yourself to the diet. Currently, I'm intermittent fasting. It took me a while to actually get on it, but once I passed that week,
what is intermittent fasting for you? Like, explain it to people.
well,
What is it?
there's only one window, basically a window of opportunity to eat, and that's, for me, it's from 1 o'clock to 7:30, 1 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. So I don't eat anytime after 7:30, and I don't eat anytime before 1 p.m.
So you cannot eat any more today.
That's right. And
Just to clarify though, that
that's just what I do.
fasting is not a diet. It's more like a meal timing. So basically, you're shortening the amount of time that you eat, so that basically you just eat less. I mean, that's kind of the whole point.
Yes, here's a good one for you about that intermediate fasting and everything. So, what time do you typically eat your first meal?
1 o'clock.
How long does it take you think, to eat your first meal?
10, 15 minutes.
Okay, when's the next time you eat your next meal?
Somewhere between 3 and 5.
And how long does that take for you to eat your next meal?
10, 15 minutes.
And then your last meal is at what time?
If I eat again, it will be about 6:37.
And it'll take you about 10 or 15
10,
minutes.
15 minutes.
So let's just say through the whole day, you only eat 30 minutes through your whole entire day, and you're probably up for at least 16 hours, right?
Right.
So there's 15 and a half hours that you're not eating anything. So what if you were just to eat one time a bigger meal? It takes you about 30 minutes to eat. Could you do that? Could you actually think you?
Some people do that.
But
some people do
can.
that. Some people do that.
Well, but yeah, but if you don't spread your meal out within several hours, you're really going to be hungry. Like
It's more
hungry.
like, yeah, it's kind of like a preference. I've heard people who does 20, 24. They would fast for 20, and then they would eat for the last 4, or
Oh,
I mean, it's doable. I mean, some people do it. Sorry.
Yeah, you're okay. Yeah. I always thought about that because when I was doing it from like 11 to 7, right? I'm not gonna eat after 7. Or I'm not gonna eat before 11. Then I thought about it. Well, my 11 o'clock is just a coffee. It's not even food. It's just that's what time I'm gonna get my coffee, because that's kind of my start.
You're not breaking your fast then, according to, I guess, the rules. You can have a coffee, a black coffee.
Yeah. And then then maybe at 3 o'clock I'd eat something, and it may be small. Then at 6 o'clock I'd eat something bigger. It'd like kind of build up, right? So small, medium, big, or large in food size. Then I thought about it. I'm only eating for about 20 minutes a day. Why don't I just eat once? Whatever the hell I want to eat, one time for those 20 minutes, and then at the perfect time, say like 4 o'clock. I'm like, okay, that's kind of my midpoint of the whole entire day. I'll just eat at 4 o'clock. And if I want to eat anything else, I'm going to have to just fight that off and just drink a bunch of water, or just drink something. It doesn't matter what it is, not something high in sugar, but I mean, for me, it's primarily water. But do you understand? Like, is that like, to me, like, it's almost like, do you eat because
that's totally fine. The most important thing is basically you have your set calories. You're eating. You don't eat beyond that daily caloric. I mean, caloric limit. It's all that really matters. Really, I mean, you can cram it into one, or you can spread it out. Whatever works best for you.
Yeah, and you're right about that. It's just my thing is, do you break up the meals to curb your hunger all day,
Yes.
Or right, and that's the idea. Or do you feel like I can make it all the way till this time and I'm going to eat my ass off, fill myself up basically with whatever 1,200 calories?
So you're trying to fast like 23 and a half hours. That's too much.
Well, I don't include sleep, but yes. So it would be, it's no different. You're still fasting 15 and a half hours yourself. You're just taking those 10-minute eat periods. You know what I mean?
Well, right, but
difference.
I don't think you'll give yourself enough energy to last. You know, you don't have enough intake to give yourself energy or nutrition to last. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get it.
Crash super fast.
But what if I pray to the gym god
then
to not get crushed?
You may have a chance.
All right,
possibly.
there we go.
But the problem with not only dieting but working out, that you have to get past the first 2 weeks. Once you get past the first 2 weeks, then it's easier. It becomes routine after that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's funny because I'm trying to like not fast, but I can't help it because I'm so used to doing it that even though I try, like I put in a day that I'm gonna eat like a regular, like regularly, I still tend to fast, and I guess it's just kind of like a habit at this point,
All right. Well, there we go. There is hold on, I got a cat on my lap. You guys hate it when there's pussy on your lap? Anyway, so let's take a break right here. This is Nerds Talking, the podcast. That was your gym workout with the two gym guys. They work out every day together, and they didn't really give you much of anything. So I'll let you know about it. Just do some jumping jacks, run around a little bit, do some sit-ups, maybe a couple push-ups here and there. If you want to do some squats, I mean, you don't even need a gym to work out, really. So if you're just motivated, you could do it without workout.
You can if you want to, like, basically just stay in the current shape you're in, maybe tone up a bit, but there's no way you're going to gain strength without some weights.
You're not going to gain strength, but you lose weight. You lose weight. It depends.
Well, sure, you can lose weight running. You could run all day.
Yes, running is the best workout. I don't care what
you can ride a bike all day and still lose weight.
Bike riding is not like running.
No way. It's
not equal.
I worked with a fellow who swore by it. All he did was ride a bike, and this guy was lean, mean.
But he was probably already lean.
Possibly because he was what do we call a speed skater as well. So I'm sure.
Oh yeah. Now think about that. A speed skater is more equivalent to somebody running.
Yeah, but he didn't like running. He enjoyed bike riding. He had like this big souped up 10-speed.
He was already in shape. That doesn't count. I'm telling you, if you want to lose weight, running's your best bet. If you want to stay in shape, running's your best bet. Until your knees say F off, you can't do it anymore, and that's me. All right, let's take a break.
Well, that's my problem with running is I think walking is a better thing. If you can do for an hour a day, I think that's better because you're saving your knees. You're saving your leg.
The difference between those two is walking's great. I can walk 10 miles a day, whatever. But you don't get the exercise you do from running because you're not exerting as much energy and as much force. Right. That's the problem.
Right. Your heart rate's not.
So it's more for the cardio part of it.
Yeah. If you just want to get out to get activity, walk. If you want to get exercise, run. And if you don't give a shit, go to the castle and get yourself some BK. All right. That's me. I love Whoppers. Just going to throw it out there. Love Whoppers. What's your favorite hamburger? Go before we take a break. Let's go. What's your favorite fast food hamburger or any hamburger? Go.
Red Robin.
Go. Red Robin. Okay, Dennis?
Mm-hmm. The whiskey.
Yeah, Red Robin is good. I like Red Robin.
We got 2 Red Robins on the board with the whiskey something or other.
It's the
whiskey high maintenance. The extra cheese large.
Not the whiskey river, but the
onion,
Southern Charm.
Southern
Charm.
I knew that one too.
Have you guys had Shake Shack?
I have. I have one near me. Shake Shack.
What?
Carlos has had Shake Shack.
Shake Shack.
Took him there.
Shake Shack.
I took him to Shake Shack.
One of the worst burgers I've ever had in my life.
Really?
White Castle.
Oh,
White Castle.
You know why? It's because they steam the meat. They steam the meat.
It's garbage.
Who steams meat?
I don't know.
Anyway, I'm gonna go with the classic, and that's Burger King, the Whopper. I just love the Whopper, no matter what. Just love it.
I thought you were gonna say In-N-Out.
I like In-N-Out. It's good.
I like to dig In-N-Out. I dig In-N-Out.
It's a good burger, but I still enjoy the Whopper more.
They raised their prices by like $1.
And if I was 12, I would have told you it was a Big Mac. So, but I haven't had a McDonald's in forever. Anyway, let's take a break right here on Nerds Talking, the podcast. We'll be right back after the short intermission. Welcome back to Nerds Talking, the podcast. We are a week away from good old Christmas time, and we tried to talk about Christmas movies last time. And I saw somebody posted. You guys know, is Lethal Weapon a Christmas movie?
Oh,
it is not. Sorry,
we've been through these rules. Die Hard movie, man. That's not.
Wait, you movie. Saw Die Hard? When was this?
No, I watched it again. Okay. It's been a while since I.
And it's not a Christmas movie, right?
It really isn't. I was just trying to side on the side of the people that say it is. It's not.
The only Christmas movie. The only Christmas thing about that movie is in the end when they start playing that Christmas song. That's about it.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Yep. That is so true.
And it happened during a Christmas party.
Oh, God damn it. This guy again.
I'm not saying that makes it a Christmas movie. I'm just saying that's
the
only real Christmas thing in it. Yeah.
Apparently it's a Christmas movie based on the poll that they sent out to
I people. Saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
A bunch of idiots.
What are you thinking?
If anybody can actually leave us a message, you can leave voice messages for our show if you'd like. And tell us why Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
You say a voice message?
Yeah.
How?
Just go to Anchor FM, click on the button, leave a voice message.
If they're using Anchor FM, they could be listening to many, many different ways.
They could. We're on several platforms. Just recently picked up by Our Heart Radio.
We can play it too on the episode.
That is true. We could play it if somebody was to send a message in and then tell Carlos off about Die Hard.
Yeah.
Just tell him off.
Bring it on.
Go ahead. Tell him off. I mean, so Christmas is a week away. And
you know what I saw recently?
I
hate to break into your little Christmas rant. Give a shit.
Here comes
anyway, I was watching the what's that? The movies that made us, the Christmas deal, and they had Nightmare Before Christmas, and made me think of Tim Burton. Made me think of Tim Burton's Batman from 1989. So if Sophia would shut up, I could finish.
Go ahead. I'm just doing background music.
And anyway, so I decided to watch Batman again, the original Batman.
Hold on, before you continue, Dennis, have you seen the original Batman?
The 1989,
like 89 or whatever. Yep. Have you seen that one before? All right, good. Okay, go ahead. Continue.
Anyway, when it first came out, I was excited for it because, as a kid, I'm like, oh, cool. They're bringing one of my favorite characters to the big screen. Finally, Batman. So I went to go see it. And when I saw it, I'm like, did I really think that was good? Maybe, because it was Batman. I finally brought it to the big screen, Batman. But when I watched it the other night, man, that is a horrible movie. That movie's just trash. And the directing is trash. Tim Burton is definitely overrated. Man, it was just
I don't know about overrated. I don't know about overrated. I don't know
the way they
overrated.
But the way they were talking him up, through that Nightmare Before Christmas deal, the way they were talking him up, and then he did Batman, and he didn't even direct Nightmare Before Christmas. He was working on Batman 2, I believe.
He was. That's what got him Nightmare Before Christmas was the Batman movie.
So who moved the dolls? Who was the one? Was he the one moving the dolls?
No, he wasn't even there.
He wasn't there at all.
Once.
Yeah, one time he showed up. No, it was once for the ending.
We kicked a hole in the wall or something.
But at the Batman movie, it's funny because it came out in 1989. I was 10 years old. I remember watching that movie, walking out, and everybody's like, that was amazing. And I love Batman. I was like, oh, this is great. I hated that movie. Never liked it. Never liked it at all. Just thought it was crap. So even when I watch it now, if it's on TV, I can't watch it. It's garbage.
No, I think for that time period, I think it was a great movie. Because, like the type of action that they had, it kind of like came out like around the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? Like,
oh, that's a much better movie though.
Right. But I mean, it has that sort of like the dark theme and.
Well, I think the problem with Batman is that it takes place in a pseudo 50s feel type of, and it's stupid. And I don't know. You know what? You brought up Tim Burton. We're going to run through some Tim Burton movies. You tell me if you like them or not. Here we go. Tim Burton time, everyone. Okay, here we go.
Stop right there. There's only two of them that I like.
I'm going to go through them. I'm going to go through them. Here we go. Here we go, everyone. Dennis, you say if you like the movie or not also. Here we go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Edward Scissorhands.
I like it.
Nope.
I like it too. It's a good one. Okay. Alice in Wonderland.
I like it.
I like that one. All right.
Big Fish. That's a good movie.
That's a good
you didn't
movie.
like, yeah,
That's
you
an
didn't
awesome
like Big
movie.
Fish. Wow,
That's
Big
an
Fish
awesome
is
movie.
really good. Beetlejuice.
Yes.
All
Yep.
right. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
The new one.
I
Yeah,
actually
all
like
right.
that much better than the original one.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen Big Eyes? It's a good one.
That was okay.
I
That
don't
was
think I've
him. I didn't
seen
know
that
that was
one.
Tim Burton.
That's a good movie. Yeah, it's a good one.
All right, that was decent.
Have you guys seen Dark Shadows?
That was trash.
It was okay. It was kind of
that was
fun. It was
garbage.
kind of fun. How about Sweeney Todd?
I didn't see Sweeney Todd.
It's okay. Sweeney Todd.
That one, yeah, that one's okay.
Oh, this one's bad, but let's ask you guys anyway. Planet of the Apes.
That was Tim Burton. The one with Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah,
Which
Mark
one?
Wahlberg. Yes,
Oh,
Mark Wahlberg.
the latest one?
That was bad.
Is it the latest one? Right?
No, the really bad one. Okay, this one I did enjoy when it first came out. Sleepy Hollow.
Yes, I like Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah, I like that one.
All right, and then let's see. There's not too many more on this list. Oh, Mars Attacks.
Yep. That was good.
See how many of his movies you enjoy.
Yeah. Well,
See,
I
like-
didn't realize he had done some of these.
How about this one? I really did enjoy when it came out. Ed Wood. I actually liked this movie when it came out. Ed
I
Wood. It's a
don't
black and white
remember.
movie.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah, I've seen
remember it.
It stars
Nick-
Bela Lugosi, Bill Murray, Johnny Depp, George the Animal Steel.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay. How about his very first movie?
Yes.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Yes.
You see how many movies of his you actually do like a lot.
Well, the thing is, when you hear Tim Burton, right, you kind of you think about his standout movies.
Dark.
Yeah.
Batman,
Dark.
you know.
Gloomy.
Peculiar, as I would say.
Yeah. Or I like it. Whimsical.
Yeah. Like I didn't like Dumbo. Dumbo was not good.
That was his?
Yeah, that was it.
No, I haven't seen it. No interest.
I like that one.
And how about the one of Miss Peregrine's Peculiar Children or something like that?
No.
It was okay. It wasn't that great. How about The Corpse Bride? Anybody?
No.
Anybody?
That was good.
Frankenweenie?
Yep.
That was good. I like it.
Yeah, see, there's a lot of good movies. But now,
Yeah,
I tell you what,
The thing is, I didn't even know he did this movies.
yeah, you put Tim Burton's movies up against another director that you think, oh, he's really good. I like a lot of his movies, and you'll find out you like Tim Burton's movies a lot more. Like Spielberg movies. You'll like Tim Burton movies more than you like Spielberg movies.
You may list of Spielberg movies.
I will, but also if you think about, well, I can't really put the Pulp Fiction fellow. What's his name?
Quentin Tarantino. He'll beat
can't
Tim
put his-
Burton hands down.
Well, no, he won't because he doesn't have as many movies. He actually doesn't have that many movies. He only has like 9.
9.
Yeah,
Well-
you just like more than 9 of. That's what I'm saying. That's the reason why.
But I didn't like 9 of them.
You did like 9 of them.
Mm-mm.
Yes,
Mm-mm.
yes. It just counted. You like 12.
Count. Shut the
Yeah, the thing about Tarantino's movies is very niche, like very, kind of unique to his style.
Uh-oh.
Unique to his style. I mean,
Oh,
either
you're
you like
right.
it or not.
He's trying to do that style. Okay, we're gonna run through Spielberg movies real quick. Okay,
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, oh, I like that one. I like that. Okay, here we go. Indiana Jones, Last Crusade.
Of course.
Tintin.
I didn't see Tintin.
Okay, War of the Worlds.
Yep, that was good.
No.
Brad Pitt.
No.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Oh, Tom Cruise. Sorry.
Jurassic Park.
Yes.
Jaws.
Yes.
Empire of the Sun.
Never heard.
Yes.
Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's my
Raiders-
least favorite Indiana Jones movie, but I like it.
What least favorite? The last one's the least favorite. Holy crap!
I don't count that one. I don't know these Crystal Skull bullshit.
You got to count it. Spielberg movie. Raiders of the
Fine.
Lost Ark.
Yeah, of course.
That was his best one, I think.
Hook.
No.
How about
I like
Player
it.
One? Ready Player One.
Oh, no. The book was much better.
How about The Post? Very good movie.
I haven't seen the
Never
post.
watched it.
No.
You guys haven't seen The Post by the Washington Post? Oh my god.
Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, yes.
Oh,
yes.
it's so
But
good.
the scandal, the Catholic Church deal.
that
one?
No, I don't think that's the one you're thinking of. You're thinking
Oh.
of the one that's about
With Michael Keaton.
No, this one I don't think is Michael Keaton. This one was with Tom Hanks, and it's about the Washington Post is
It doesn't
owned now
sound-
by a lady publisher, and it's a story that the government doesn't want her to publish. It's a cover-up expose. I
Oh, then I haven't seen that one yet.
think
No.
it's about Nixon. Anyway, it's really good. I'm telling you, it is a phenomenal movie.
Yeah, it looks good. I mean,
Yeah,
check it out.
It's
I'll
good.
check it out.
Yeah, Meryl Streep. Yep. BFG. Did you guys see that? Big Friendly Giant.
No.
Yeah, I like that movie.
I haven't seen it.
I like that movie.
Bridge of Spies.
Bridge of Spies.
Also Tom Hanks.
No? I may have seen that one.
Lincoln.
I didn't see Lincoln.
Okay. How about War Horse?
Haven't seen War Horse.
Good Lord, man. Munich.
Munich.
Oh,
Munich.
I've never seen that one.
Where's you asked me to name all these movies of his, and you're like, "Oh, I'll watch more of his."
Where's E.T.?
Okay, this one you've seen.
I liked about as many as Tim Burton movies that have Spielberg so far.
Well, to be honest, he has like 10 times the amount of movies. Here's one. Catch Me If You Can.
Yes.
Probably one is the best one.
Okay, The Terminal, which is good.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, this one was good when I first saw it. I didn't care for it now, but Minority Report.
Yeah, when I first saw it was decent. But
wait, he did the latest one?
Yeah, the Minority Report movie.
The first one or the last one?
No, there's only one with Tom Cruise. You're thinking about the TV show. He didn't do the TV show. Okay, Artificial Intelligence.
Well, I didn't care the one with Robin Williams.
I think that's the one with Haley Joel Osment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Saving Private Ryan.
Yes.
Schindler's List.
Didn't see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great movie.
Okay. E.T. Of course, everybody likes E.T. I'll just name a couple more. Like I said, his list goes on and on and on and on. Last one. Not that one. And last one I'll name is The Color Purple.
Didn't see it.
Didn't see it. Okay, you guys are horrible. So anyway, if you had to base it on how many movies each have made, you've liked Tim Burton movies more.
Did you mention Jaws?
I did.
That's a great movie.
But there's a Ready Player 2. Yeah,
the book is coming out. I don't know about the movie.
The book is out.
He did the
book is already out.
Yeah, he did Close Encounter of the Third
Kind.
Kind.
That was a good movie too.
He did that one. Yep. He did that one. And but anyway, Tim Burton has done some pretty good movies.
Did he do any of the original Star Wars? Or just Indiana Jones?
He did. No, it's the other way around. He did Indy for George Lucas.
Right, but he didn't do any of the Star Wars stuff.
No, the Star Wars directors. Let's see if I can find that. Star Wars directors, just real quick. You're right about one thing. I thought he did the second one.
He didn't do the second one.
No, he didn't do the second one. You're right about that. Star Wars directors by each movie is
George.
So J.J. Abrams, we all know. George.
I just mean the original three. I don't care about the rest.
Original three was George Lucas, Irvin Kershner, and Richard Marquand.
All right. So, and did you know this week marks the 3rd anniversary of The Last Jedi and the 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back?
Don't give a shit about The Last Jedi. Okay.
That's too bad. That's
Piece of shit movie. And you said on the podcast like 2 weeks ago, you know what? That's not a bad movie. We should talk about that.
I never said that.
And I never said it was good. Shut you down. Okay, it's on record.
No, it's not on record because I said that to you over the phone.
You down,
sucker.
Still on record then. So.
You know what's great about Spielberg too is he produced a lot of movies too, a lot of great movies.
He does produce a lot of movies.
Yeah, just
yes.
Awesome.
Yes. He does produce a lot of movies. All right, we'll take a break. Come back for one final segment here on Nerds Talking the podcast, and maybe we'll talk about what you guys want for Christmas. Maybe I'll get it for you guys. We'll never know. Right here on Nerds Talking the podcast. Welcome back to Nerds Talking the podcast. Just a little short segment to finish here. Let you guys know, now that Zack Snyder has made the director's cut a thing, there was a director's cut of Godfather 3 that came out recently.
Really?
And if you guys seen the Godfather movies, part 1 is good. Part 2 is amazing. Truly, just a standalone, could just be its own movie. Part 3 was a letdown, but I heard the director's cut fixes a lot of problems with it. And So you got yourself a director's cut now of that movie, and there's a director's cut coming out of Rocky, the original Rocky.
Really?
Yes, and then there's also a recut of Batman versus Superman coming out.
The which one?
Batman versus Superman.
Oh, that's just put back in the IMAX
format. And then, you guys ever see the movie called Event Horizon?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys seen that. It's kind of like a horror movie on a spaceship.
Yep.
The director now wants to do the director's cut. And he said because of Zack Snyder's Justice League, he feels like he should get his shot at the director's cut also. And that's Zack Snyder totally set that precedent. And the problem with that is they asked Patty Jenkins, will there ever be a director's cut of Wonder Woman 84? She's like, no, everything I want in the movie's in the movie. Why would I do a director's cut of a movie when the way I put it together is exactly how I wanted it? Like, that's the problem is you're going to get all these directors going back to the vault and be like, I want to show you the real version that I made. You know, everybody has hindsight, right? Of course.
Sure.
Everyone has hindsight. Oh, I should have done it like this. I should have done this.
Well, if it's a thing where the studio totally changed it, maybe they should have a chance. But if it's just, oh, I wish I would have added this or I wish I would have put that, then that's different. Then no, you don't get another shot. You had your shot. But if it's total studio interference, then, but they would have had already shot it and the studio came in and edited everything out.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Did you guys know that aliens created the internet? You guys aware of this?
That what?
That aliens created the internet.
Aliens did.
Aliens created the internet.
I thought it was the U.S. government.
Well, here's the thing. When Roswell happened and the spaceship they got and all the technology they got from the so-called spaceship, that technology helped them form the internet, the military. What do you think about that? Huh?
Wow.
Dennis, insights?
Fascinating. I don't know.
Fascinating. If you guys have HBO Max, watch the movie. Oh, of course, I don't know the name now. All of a sudden.
Of course.
Heaven's Gate?
Oh.
The Cult?
Yeah. I want to see that one. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's called The Cult of All Cults, and I do want to watch that one. Heaven's Gate. It looks fantastic. I want to start a cult.
But where can you watch it? In Hulu or
HBO Max?
HBO Max. I don't have.
HBO Max is great. There's a lot of good content. Jesus. You need HBO Max then. This is really good. You gotta get it.
You know, the problem with HBO Max and why they don't have as many subscribers as they should is because they still have HBO. They need to get rid of HBO and just have one service.
They are.
HBO Max. That's it.
Yeah. Well, the problem is, there's a difference though. So HBO, if you have HBO, say you have it as your cable package. If you have it under an AT&T umbrella, like Spectrum, you get HBO Max for free.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't, you got to pay extra for HBO Max. But HBO Max, you don't get with the HBO app or whatever you want to watch HBO. You don't get all the content HBO Max has. HBO Max has so much more content than HBO has. So there's a difference. You are getting a lot more out of HBO Max than you are just having HBO.
Anyway, no, I understand that, but I think it's really hurting them to have two separate platforms. They should have one platform.
Well, you think about it too. They also have some shows that are still on Hulu, sharing, because the contracts aren't expired yet, overlap. The Peacock is going to get, some shows from Netflix, such as The Office.
Yeah.
And Peacock is $5 a month. But if you don't want to pay for it, the first 2 seasons of The Office will be free on Peacock. So there you go on that. And final, as we leave, I got
one more thing. I got from Mr. Dennis. He's been pretty quiet tonight.
Mr.
So
Dennis,
do your thing, and then I'll give Dennis a thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab a water.
No, you need to be in on this thing.
Okay,
so go grab your water.
I can't. No, I can't.
Take a quick break.
Just go.
No. All right, Dennis, you ready? Pay attention, my friend. You might want to grab a piece of paper and a pencil.
Oh shit!
All right. So Dennis,
do this.
You ready? Dennis, you ready?
Gotta do it.
All right, let's do this. Okay, Dennis.
Yep.
If I had $3, and my mom gave me $10, and then my dad gave me $30, and my aunt and uncle gave me $100.
Wait. Can you repeat again?
Sure.
3.
I had $3.
Okay.
My mom gave me $10.
Okay.
My dad gave me $30. My aunt and uncle gave me 100, not each, just 100 total. And I had another $7. How much did I have?
How much did you have, or how much do you currently have?
How much did I have?
Did you have?
Well, I mean $3, right? Because that's before you got something from people.
Okay. You actually had $10 because you had 3, and then they all give you money. Then you realize you had $7 more.
Well, that's just it. Dennis hit it on the nose.
10.
When did you have it? When are you asking me this? And are you asking me, because if we put it into Lafayette's scenario, go ahead and do your little scenario, Lafayette, your little hookers and blow and then surprise birthday party scenario. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm Harry Carey. Anyway, it's easy. Okay. You went out the night before with your buddies. You had a bunch of cash on you, and then you went out drinking, gambling, and all the good time. And you came home with $3, and your parents threw you a surprise birthday party. Your mom and dad gave you $40 or some shit. Your aunt and uncle gave you $100. Somebody else gave you $30. Okay. And then you reach in your back pocket and realize, oh shit, I have another $7 right here. So you walked in with 3, you left with more money, but then you realize you still had $7 more because you forgot to tip the hooker. So you had $10 when you walked in, and you have more money now when you walked out the party. Does that make sense? So you had $10 the whole time.
No, you didn't, because you didn't know you had the 7. You didn't know you had the 7.
But that's just it. What word did you just use?
Huh?
You didn't know you had the 7. How much did you have before?
They didn't say before. It didn't say before. And
yes,
if you
it is.
know, Dennis.
Yes.
So if you put it in his perspective, but then let's add my perspective, shall we?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So after a night of Lafayette's hookers and blow, he ends up at a surprise party with $3. At the end of the party, after getting all the money from his aunts and uncles and his dad, that's an additional $140, right?
Okay.
And then he remembered he had.
So you have $100. You have $143 now.
Right. But then you remembered you had 7 more. Or you didn't remember, you found it in your other pocket. Oh,
okay.
Another 7 in my other pocket.
There.
So now you've left the party.
With $150.
You have $150.
Exactly. You have $150.
You have.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
Well, that's the thing. You started out with you had
so how much
3.
did I have?
So, if it started as a 10. Because
no, Dennis, keep going.
So he realized that he had 10 at some point, right? But the story began with it. He started with the $3.
Yes.
So it didn't really count. It's kind of like part of the story. It's kind of like part of the story. At which point do you? So are you asking about before he realized that he had more?
The writer of this riddle is using past tense incorrectly.
Oh, he's not.
Yes,
he is not.
He is using past tense incorrectly. And the problem is Lafayette won't admit that it's wrong because he's been told that it's right.
How much did you have?
How much did you have when you left the party? How much did you have?
$10. It didn't say when I left the party. But
it didn't say when you got the riddle. But it didn't say before you got there either.
It's a riddle because it's tricking you to thinking that you have $150. No, how much did you have?
$3.
No, you had 7 because you failed to realize you already had $7 on you. So you had $10.
If you didn't realize you had it, then you never would have had it.
Okay. You know what? Yes, because if you subtracted the $10 from the money you received from your little party, you realize, oh shit, I had $7 extra in my pocket. There you go. I had $10. Bam. See? That makes sense?
I guess it's more of a realized versus unrealized money. Because if you realize that you only had 3, and at some point, and there was unrealized $7 that's sitting somewhere, right?
Yeah, you basically had $10.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you have more now because everybody gave you money. So it's $10. That's it. It's $10. This is nonsense. This whole segment is turned into nonsense because somebody went on Facebook and was like, oh, I'm gonna go on. What's going on there?
No, because Facebook. I asked somebody who has an English major the question,
And who's this
And
person?
even they
Name them.
told me
I want their name.
that it's
I want their name.
It's a professor from UC Davis.
Oh, Professor, you made me.
And they told me the past tense is being used incorrectly.
That's the idea. The idea is to trick people.
But that's not a trick. If you're using it incorrectly, you're not tricking people.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll explain you how this works.
So what I want to know is who wrote the question.
It's just like a generic thing that goes around Facebook. You know. But let me explain to you real quick how this works, okay? Okay. This is how the English language works, okay?
How the English language works.
If you go ahead. If you're in a bar and you tell a girl, "Hey, what's up? I got $3. I'll buy you a drink. Oh, I need 7 more. But guess what? On top of that, I got a big ding dong." All right? And then she comes home with you and she goes, "Hey, remember that thing you told me? Oh, yeah, but my ding dong. Yeah. Yeah, it's not as big as I thought. That was a past tense." See, that was in the past that he meant that, but in the present, he doesn't have such a big ding dong, but he does have $10.
Oh yeah,
Ba-dong.
You said he had
Ba-dong.
3, and then he said he had a
Ba-dong.
big ding dong, so he had $3.
Ba-dong. So there we go. There we go. Hope everybody enjoyed this episode of Nurse Talking. And we're gonna definitely cover more Polish dicks next time.
You forgot to mention the what's your Christmas
wish list?
Christmas wish list.
Are we gonna talk about that?
Christmas. Yeah. Okay, real quick. What's everybody's Christmas wish list? Dennis, give me what you want this Christmas. Go.
More Bitcoin.
Who's gonna get you more Bitcoin though? Like, who's gonna actually give it to you?
Me.
What if somebody gave you
money?
What if somebody gave you like the chocolate little coins that are wrapped in like the gold and said, "Dennis, this is Bitcoin."
His favorite. These are his favorite.
Yeah, Bitcoin. But the thing is, to get Bitcoin, you need to mine for it. So who's gonna mine for you, Dennis? Who's the person you're gonna be like, "You
Minecraft.
stay home today and mine"?
I'm not gonna
that
mine it.
damn
I'm just gonna
Bitcoin."
buy it for
Minecraft.
someone who mined it.
But then that's
For
not a
mining.
gift. It's not a gift if you buy it
Hermione
yourself. So what do you want for Christmas?
You guys can start first. Let me think about
All
mine.
right, Carlos, you go first.
I want a new driver. Golf club.
Just keep talking. My cat's messing around.
Oh well, Dennis, what do you want for
Like
Christmas?
like a women's driver,
Nah.
like a cheap knockoff one, or
No, man. I want a Cobra driver.
I think I want. I played one before.
Do you want a Tesla? Is that your thing? You want a Tesla?
Oh yeah, that's what I want.
There you
Okay,
go.
wait. So
That's
I
what I
just
want.
left, and Carlos wants a brand new golf driver, and Dennis
Dennis
wants a Tesla.
Lafayette said he's
pricey
gonna
as
get
hell,
it.
though.
So Lafayette's
They're
got to
pricey as
get a
hell.
Tesla and a golf club. And what does Lafayette want for Christmas?
That's a good question. I don't really have anything on my list. Probably I don't know, a smartwatch to help me to keep track of golf stuff. I don't know.
A golf watch or a smart watch?
No, smartwatch. Just a standard smartwatch that can show me the distance of crap. I play too much golf these days. And that's pretty much it. I don't know. There's not much else I really want. So I don't know what to tell you.
But there's an app for that. You can do it on your phone.
I know. I just, it's just the idea of just getting a new watch. That's all. That's all. Dennis, what watch do you have right there? Apple Watch?
It's a Fitbit.
That's right. You got the
Versa.
Fitbit. That's right.
It's really a good watch. I really like it.
Yeah, it's a nice looking watch.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Carlos wants a driver, and Dennis wants a car, and someone to give him some Bitcoin. And I just want a golf gadget on my wrist. That's pretty much it.
Golf gadget on his wrist.
That's all. So there you go, everyone. We'll come back next week with our Christmas episode. Oh my God, it's going to be a extravaganza.
Oh, our final episode of the year.
Yes, yeah. Wait, is it? No, it's not.
It doesn't have to be.
Well, of the year.
It
There's
doesn't
another
have to
week
be.
after
year.
next
Oh
week.
yeah, for real.
Oh, you people
Well,
are
the 31st is the Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Or
there's 2 more weeks in the year,
New Year's
right?
Eve. Sorry.
What?
Is it you stupid?
No,
You
dummy.
wear
What's the
wear glasses. You wear glasses, but you look like a dummy. You look like a dummy.
No, you
look
dummy.
like a dummy.
Next Friday would be the 25th. Next Friday, our show comes out on Christmas, right? So the following Friday, our show would come out on January 1st.
Well, but it's not our final
New
show
year.
of the year.
It
So
is.
they don't know
next
that.
week.
We record it on Thursdays, people. Hey, if you have $3, right, and you go into a party, and you guys like, hey man, you want to touch my ding dong? You're like, how much? It's gonna cost you $10. Well, luckily I have 7 more. Here's $10, my friend. Okay, how much did you have before you touched my ding dong? $10. Correct.
Oh, $3.
No, he found the other $7.
To touch a ding dong. $3.
He found the other 7. That's all.
That's the worst inflation ever. $7 extra bucks to touch his ding dong.
It's all about Polish dicks, my friend. All right. Here it is. Nerds Talking the podcast. We'll catch you next week. This has been Dennis and Carlos and Lafayette.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.